All right, what's going on, guys? This is John from Black Tree. I'm here with Gunny and Alexander. They're also instructors here at the ranch. We have been getting quite a bit of emails talking about first-time gun buyers and things that they should keep in mind when purchasing a gun for the first time. So we wanted to take a second and kind of go over some things that you should be looking for or thinking about when purchasing a new gun. So that would be my question to you, gentlemen, is, here I am. I made a decision to buy firearms. I don't know why at the moment. What are some things that I should be asking myself right off the bat?
JB, that's a great question. And what I would say, probably one of the most important things you should do is figure out the why. Why are you wanting to buy a firearm? Why are you wanting to buy a gun at this time? Is it strictly, number one, is it for self-defense, right? For yourself, for your family? Is it for, your protection in your home, for your vehicle, en route to somewhere on a travel type trip? Is it for hunting purposes? Do you want to go out and shoot some deer, shoot some birds? Those are different types of firearms that you're going to be using. Or is it target shooting or competition type shooting? If it's for that application, it's going to be a completely different type of ammo and firearms that you want to buy. So I would say probably the most important thing is to figure out the why. Why do you want to buy a firearm? I would start with that first.
All right. Alexander, what are you thinking? Say I decide, okay, my reason to buy firearms is because for self-defense reasons. What are some things now that I identify my why, that I should be thinking about now?
Well, now that you've identified your why, the next thing you do is you need to do some research. So the easiest way to describe a weapon is to describe it as a used car. So when you go in there, same thing as you go to a used car lot, you go to a gun store. They're going to try to sell you the biggest, baddest, most expensive piece of gear they own. So you don't want to get taken advantage of. So first, do your research. Ask questions. Family members, friends that have weapons, ask them, what do you use and why? If they can answer the questions, do online research. After you're done with that, then you need to go through the weapon and figure out what kind of caliber you're going to be using. And once you do that, then you can figure out how to use the weapon properly, how to properly maintain it. And once you do that, then you get formal training. Now, once you get formal training, that's an ever-expanding rabbit hole of knowledge. You keep going down that rabbit hole. Once you get knowledge on the M&P, now you get knowledge on the SIG. Once you get knowledge on the SIG, then you go get on the Glock. You're just always continuing education. You're always continuing training, and you're always continuing getting better training for your weapon.
Totally makes sense. So, the majority of companies, I guess, out there selling firearms, would you say that they give you the opportunity to, shoot, the weapon prior to purchasing it? Or is that,
I've seen a lot of stores that you go to buy a firearm, kind of like a car dealership. You go to a car dealership, can I test drive this car? No, you can't test drive this car. No, usually they'll let you test drive the car. Same thing with a lot of gun stores that have a range attached to it. So you can go to the store, pick out the 3 or 4 weapons that you want to buy, and then you can go in the back and usually you can test fire them and figure out what fits your hand properly, what caliber that you can handle, so on and so on. So, yes.
Awesome. All right, gentlemen. Well, thanks for your time. Thank you, guys. Hopefully we answer some of your questions. All right, hit us up.